Welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be talking about how you do a face mask using just cheap fabric, needle and thread. No sewing machine required. You know, the Centers for Disease Control has recommended that everyone going out in public should be wearing a face protection. And it could be a bandana, it could be something you make with yourself with just cloth, cotton, and a mask. You know, before we had the huge shortage, you could have purchased something from Dollar Tree, but now we do have a shortage of masks, so we make our own. All right. Okay, let's get started. For your mask, you will need your fabric of your favorite color. I have this beautiful design. It's a very beautiful African design that I'm going to be using. It's approximately 17 inches across by 8 inches. Okay, so 17 by 8. And what you're going to do is you're going to fold it on one end and press it so it can remain flat, and just go ahead and press your entire fabric. On the other end, you will do the very same thing. You will fold it over approximately 1 inch, and you'll press just to keep it tightly together. And then I'm going to be using an old surgical mask. You know, before we run out of masks, you could find these at Dollar Tree or anywhere, so it's really not a great one, but it can serve as a filter, because what I'm going to do is place this inside of the mask when I'm done. Okay, I'm going to set it aside. So once I have my two sides creased and pressed, I'm going to bring it this way, turn it, and turn the crease away from you, and then you're going to crease your mask. See, to give it this appearance, this crease appearance. So you're going to come down and fold it and press. You can do it again. Come down, crease, and press. Press it real flat. Yeah. Okay, so once you're done, you will need your elastic, your 2 pieces of elastic. This is about 7 inches long for your air loop. It's going to go one on either side. So once you're done, you'll open the fabric, turn it the other way, and put the creases together, back together. The creases back together. This is the middle. You can tell this is the middle crease. Yeah. So you open, put your creases back together, and then your elastic. You're going to place your elastic. You're going to place your elastic on the inside of the mask. So let's go ahead and just tack it with the needle. I'm using red thread because I have red in my fabric. So I'm going to go ahead and tack my band. Okay. Tack my band and cut. And then we go to the middle, right here, to the middle. And then you're going to sew that right there. Let's go ahead and stitch it right here. Stitch. It's close. This is the middle crease. You don't really need to put too many stitches because you will be stitching the ends of the mask. So that will secure your elastic even further. Then you're going to take the other piece and you will do the same thing. You will stitch it right here. Stitch like this. Cut. And you come back you keep your loop on the inside, okay, on the right side of the fabric. Then you come down and you stitch it right here. Okay, now once you've stitched it, you are going to fold your mask one more time. You're going to fold it like this. And then you are going to stitch it. You're going to stitch it. So if you see, your elastic is right here, so it's going to be reinforced by this extra stitch that you are stitching. Let's go ahead and stitch. We can always trim the thread off once we're done. So you want to stitch, so the way I stitch it, like this, and then you go over the stitch forward, keeping your creases together. If you want, you may want to pin it, so you can, but it's easy to keep it together. So you stitch, and you go stitch like this, stitch, okay, and I have another needle that's threaded and ready to go. You may want to, get your needle and thread ready, so you don't have to waste time trying to thread it while you're trying to do this. So I'm going to go ahead and stitch again. Make sure you are reinforcing your stitches at the end by doubling. Okay, doing it twice. Keep it together. Keep your creases together and stitch. I can feel the elastic, so I'm stitching over the elastic to reinforce it so it doesn't fall off your face when you're trying to wear the mask. So you have a double stitch over the elastic. So you go stitch and you go back and forward. You go over and forward, over and forward, over and forward. Here goes my other piece of elastic. So I'm going to be stitching to reinforce it. Like I said, it doesn't fall off your face while you're trying to wear it in public and expose yourself to the virus. So let's just go and reinforce the end by knotting, and then you cut your thread. Okay, let's go. So now you have your mask. It's done. So what I do, for the, let's just say the healthcare providers who are so short of masks that they have to use their mask for several days, it is really pitiful, but some places do not even have the mask to use. Some places are using cloth masks. So if all you have is one and you're struggling to get another one, you're going to use this. And you're going to place it inside of your cloth mask, because you can use this as the filter, and you can always take it out and wash your mask to get rid of whatever viruses on the outside. Make sure that the wire part is going to be facing you when you wear the mask. So when you mold it to your face like this, you will have the effect of the surgical mask with that little wire piece that molds to your nose, and then voila, you got your mask. So I'm going to go ahead and shift my camera and show you what it looks like. Okay, this is it right here. So you have a cloth mask with a surgical, I mean, it's not one of the superior ones, but it serves as a filter. It's on the inside. And you make sure that, of course, the wire part is to the nose. You mold it to your nose to have that seal, okay? The purpose of the wire is so it can mold in your nose and have that seal. So this is it, guys. Simple as that, right? It's like 50 cents piece of cloth. If you really check the dimensions and the cost of the fabric, and you have your do-it-yourself mask, your cloth mask. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Subscribe to the channel. I'm going to be coming out with a mask that you don't need any needle, any thread. So keep watching, subscribe, and share this mask, because we know everybody needs to be wearing some kind of face protection. Thank you so much. See you next time.